So here we go again, and at the time I'm talking about this, I'm talking of course about the coronavirus and COVID-19. My name is Steve Gonzo, physical therapist with Run Smart Online. I help runners get back to running faster, whether it's injury or just to PR on race day. So I'm in Erie County, New York, Buffalo, New York area. Some people, if you're from the city of New York, you think I'm in upstate, but we're really Western New York. And right now we're kind of going on this deep uptick on COVID cases and things I anticipate are going to be shutting down. So I know it's very similar across the country. So what I want to do is just tell you guys what you can be doing to just keep yourself sane, right? Because the worst thing to do during this whole COVID thing is not be able to run and cool your jets because you're injured. But also, how do you set yourself up for success when this thing ends? And trust me, it will end at some point. So I just want to get you guys thinking about what you should be doing to put the pieces back together. Whether you're injured, you think you might be injured, maybe you're in denial, or you're feeling great and you want to stay feeling great, I want to talk to you about what you can do. This is what I do with a lot of my patients. Real quick, if you want help with your running, you want strength workouts, maybe the gyms are closed by you and you want to be able to work out from home, check out the link in this post. The Run Smart app has all the strength workouts I use as a physical therapist for my runners. And you can check that out as well. So I'm going to go over the whiteboard over here. We're going to talk through a couple scenarios. I'm going to talk about strength workouts and training and just give you guys a little bit of things to think about in your own running so that you can stay on the roads through the stressful holidays, which probably are a little less stressful because there's less family engagements and stress to go places. But I want to keep you guys running because more than ever, we all know that we need to be running at a time like this. So let me jump to the whiteboard. I'm just going to spin us around here, probably botch this up. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this all right. So there's two things I look at really when it comes to right now. I want to make sure I'm in the frame here. I'm just gonna do that. I think I'm drawing on where you guys can see, but there's two things I think about right now. We have training. I'm gonna write this down and then I'm going to go back and make sure I'm in the frame. This is your running, so I'm actually gonna ruin my hand and write running and strength. Because this is really the big umbrella of training for runners, right? Running and strength. Of course, there's run form and some other things, but I want to give you guys some tips of what you can be focused on. Again, if you want help with this, be sure to check out the Run Smart app. I put a link in this post, and you can get everything you need through there. But I talked about this in the past. Right now, for your running, I really encourage you guys to just stay at base pace running. It might feel good to do some up-pace running or some harder workouts. I work mostly with older athletes, and when I say older, a lot of people will be frustrated. It's really 50s, 60s, 70s, 40 plus is kind of the sweet spot of the runners I work with. And really what you're trying to do right now to stay on the roads through the pandemic and through the holidays is to not get injured. And if you're running what I call as comfortable hard, like you're out for your run, right? And you're like, this doesn't suck. It feels like I'm working, but it's sustainable. A lot of times that's breakdown running. It's comfortable, hard running, and when that happens over the course of months, it can really just cause to get you hurt. So I really encourage everyone, and I encourage my patients all the time, this is a time for base pace running, conversation pace running. If you can't hold a conversation without gasping for air throughout, you're running probably a little bit too hard. So I really encourage you guys to trail back. You're running to base pace and conversation pace running. And I also talked about this in the previous videos, 60% mileage is important. Kilometers, mileage, doesn't matter. 60% is the number. You don't need to be like riding high in mileage. A lot of people are thinking I'm gonna come out of this super fit. Right now, the name of the game is to manage your risk. You need to be running. Your family needs you to be running so you don't drive them nuts. So don't be ramping up your mileage because maybe you have some more time or you just need to burn off more stress. Keep the mileage at 60%. Now, sometimes this can be too much, and at the very minimum, what we're looking for is consistency in your running. I really don't want anyone shutting it down for the next 2 months until the new year starts, and then flipping the switch and say, okay, now I'm gonna get serious. At a minimum, 3 miles, 3 times a week. You can convert it to kilometers if you're in kilometers. 3 miles, 3 times a week is your minimum. And you can't do that week after week after week. But just get out and do something. Some is better than none because with the consistency of running, your body goes, oh, I remember that. I remember that impact thing you're doing. I'm gonna stay strong so that when you do more, I don't just break down. try to avoid just completely shutting it down. Now, if you want help with this, we have a 10-week maintenance plan for running that really just sets you up for that next phase, which would be training for a half, full, 5K, 10K. If you're interested in that, there's a link in the post. You're looking to build a maintenance plan, you can completely customize it to what you want to do. But this is how I would look at your running. From a strength standpoint, you don't have to go gung-ho on this, but this is a great opportunity to do strength. We have more time, and you don't need a lot of equipment. A lot of people are like, well, I don't have dumbbells, I don't have machines at my home. A lot of stuff that we do is just body weight balance. Most runners can't even stand on one foot, so saying that you need weights is kind of pointless. You can really just do a lot of things. We do a lot of single leg activities, single leg strength. Here's some exercises that really encourage you guys to tune in on your running. Planks, and don't skip your side planks. A lot of my runners like to skip their side planks. So be working on your planking front, side, and your bridges on the back side. We love side lunges. And you can add weights to these if you want, but 3 sets of 10 going each way with a side lunge on your right leg and your left leg is a great way to engage the glutes and get things turned on. And then finally, a great exercise are speed skaters. I'll actually add one more, and deadlifts. So a single leg or a double leg deadlift progressing to a double leg deadlift. Let me make sure I'm on the screen still. Single leg deadlift progressing to a double leg deadlift progressing to a single leg deadlift is a great way. You get a little bit of core, you get some balance, you get some glute strength. This is a great way to work your strength. And truthfully, if you just did it twice a week, it's a good thing to do. We have full strength programs in the Run Smart app. Primarily, if you haven't tried them yet, Base 3 Bootcamp and Base 6 Bootcamp, a great place to start. If you love yoga, we have a whole yoga program and a whole kettlebell program. But the thought that you need equipment at home is not true. If you're a runner and you want to be better at running, a lot of times all you need is balance in your own body weight. So be sure to get after it twice a week with your strength, especially, this is particular for runners who are like, if you're hurt, this is great for you. Just get your strength going, get cross training. If you're like one of those runners like, I'm not like hurt, I can still run, but I'd like to feel a little bit better, this is a great way to do it. There's no reason why you wouldn't want stronger glutes or stronger core, because a lot of injuries, truthfully, are taken care of when your glutes and your core are stronger. So just working those things so that when January hits or end of January and you want to start training again, you're just ready to go. So take a screenshot. I'm going to pause here for a second. If you want help with this, we have full strength programs inside the Run Smart app. I'd love you to check out Base 3, Base 6 Bootcamp, best place to start. And then running, base pace, 60% mileage, 3 miles, 3 times a week is a minimum. I'll right here, hopefully you didn't take your screenshot yet, is a minimum. And if you want help with that, check out the maintenance plans we have inside the Run Smart app as well. You can build an entire plan by just customize it completely to your own running. So be safe, be well. This will end. COVID will go away. We will all be okay. Hopefully you are okay as well. But hang in there. Keep yourself well and use this stuff so you can stay running. Because like I said at the top of this video, your family needs you running. You need to be running for your own mental health. The worst thing to do is get hurt at a time like this. So hope this helps you all. If you want my help, you want to check out some strength workouts and training plans that I have for you, go to the link in this post and check out the Run Smart app. All right, guys, be well, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.